of niche home loans out there. Maybe home loans for self-employed, refinance for self-employed. Um, uh, I'm going to guess probably VA loans is probably already taken, but maybe I don't know. Maybe it's not. What are some other kind of home insurances that are out there that are more nichey? There's a what is the there's that kind of a homeowner insurance that you can get where I don't know, you have to be like over 65 or something like that, have your home paid off, and they basically just they allow you to take money out of your loan. You don't have to be paying a monthly payment on it. They're basically giving you some in advance, but when you die, you have to end up giving their home to the bank or something like that. You got to start thinking about really nichey kind of home loans out there. So that's what I would do. Those are going to be a little bit more competitive on that. But if you did and you drilled down deep, it would definitely be worth it on that end of it. Alrighty, good question. Okay, when you search in AdWords, how important is to pay attention to the cost per average? That's a great question. You have to look at it common sense. And the reason you have to look at it common sense on here is like the root canal. The root canal one I think was around $5 or something. Now that's a great deal for somebody doing a paper. I would think a pay-per-click campaign. But we're talking about a live phone call, and we're talking about something that is expensive, and someone's in pain, and they want it taken care of like now. That's why they're typing in root canal, doctor in Phoenix or whatever. So I think you could charge a lot more for it. I mean a lot more than what it would be for the pay-per-click because A, it's a live call, and it's a high-ticket item. It's not like what I mean. The dentist pays you $50 for $50 or $75 for the lead, and they pay they get 10 of those calls. So say that's $50, they get 10 calls. That's $500 they owe you. Out of those 10 calls, let's say they close half of them, and so that's 5. And if they're charging $5,000, then or even $1,000, which is I guess is low, then we're looking at $5,000, and they just paid $500 for that. Pretty damn good deal. That's the way that kind of the process works. So just use it as a gauge. Don't use it as the absolute. Same with the searches on here. Don't get tweaked out if the searches are low. As I showed with the mobile mechanic Chicago, it shows that there's 46. I mean, bullshit. We're coming at 300 unique visitors per month on that. So. And I've seen that time and time again in niches. Now, to be in all fairness, it can happen the reverse way. You can find something on there and it's like, hey, there's 200 searches shown, and you go and you get in the marketplace and there's less than that. So there's always that risk, right? But we're all entrepreneurs. We're all running our own businesses. These are the ups and downs that happen, and this is why you can completely. These things will happen. You get bumps in the road, but the difference between people like Dick Hoyt and everyone else is he just keeps marching forward, which you should be doing the same thing. Good question on that end of it. If one of the there was one I did yesterday on a webinar. What the hell was it? It was a damn good example. It was an attorney. Oh, I remember what I think it was. Was it dog bite attorney? I'm thinking that was it. I can't remember. It wasn't dog bite attorney. It was something else on here. Okay, yeah. So look, this is a good one. Dog bite attorney. Look, that's a dog bite attorney case. If it's a good qualified case and they can go after some money from the people, they're going to take it on. The attorney stands to make quite a bit of money from it, and you can see from the price there, $34. And there's exact match domains left and right on these things because it's a very nichey thing on here. And I don't know if dog bite lawyer. We're looking at dog bite defense. These kind of slight variations of it, which you could get. Yeah, dog bite. Yeah, so you know, if you had one of these domains to choose from, you're going to want to do the lawyer one because it gets more searches, and it also costs more there. And then, you know, this would be your main keyword, dog bite lawyer, and then dog bite attorney would be one of your keywords on your homepage that you include. Probably dog bite defense would be another one, and I'm just curious what the California dog bite. Oh, that's dog bite law. But yeah, that would be, you know, I think this would be a totally kick-ass one. Copy. I think I did the attorney yesterday, but I know the lawyer would also work too. Now this is very niche stuff. Oh, I know what I did with the other one. I'll go over that in a second. And again, don't think that just one person in the world needs to go after this. Okay, dog bite lawyer. Yeah, it's going to totally. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, bam, it's all over the place. Yeah, you're going to look at the .coms. You're going to crush it. You're going to freaking crush it. The .coms are going to be like they're going to get up to page one before you can even finish the site. There's another one I did on that end of it, and when you start thinking really niche stuff here, I don't know if this. Motorcycle accident attorney. I have no idea if this is. Hell yes, look at that. Jesus Christ. Isn't that funny? So you look at that, $87 freaking dollars. Now is there going to be domains on here available? You know what? I'm going to say there is going to be. Probably not as much as the others. It's pretty good cost right there. Right. Bam. Let's check it out. See what we got. Drum roll, please. Whoa, these smokers. There you go. You take that, you're retired. Done. Bam. You specialize in only that. Bam. Look at that. Holy shit. .coms left and right. Jump on it, people. Okay, so now I'm kind of on a roll here with this law thing. Here's one. Wrongful death. Did I spell that right? No, death. Lawyer. Let's do. See, and everyone else is going after the bigger stuff like accident attorney, which is going to take you years to rank for. Okay. Attorney. Let's see what this is. Wrongful death. This is going to be these kind of cases are huge, right? Wrongful death attorney. So the attorney is the one I'm looking for. Look at those. Phoenix. Put a name at the end of it. And Bingo. Okay. So look how stupid this is. It's like look how many searches here, and they're charging $61. I guarantee you that there's searches in here. Do not let this deter you, because there's no way that. Look, I'll just show you. Let's go look in Google here. So we go to Google search. Whoa, look at all this advertising here. All over the place. And Google's trying to tell us that there's no searches for that? Yeah, whatever. Okay, so wrongful death attorney. How many exact match domains do you think are going to be here? Okay. Is everybody seeing this? I mean, this is like people who say, I can't find a niche. I don't, what, look. You're not looking. They're all over the place. I could probably we could probably spend 12 hours straight doing nothing but that. Yeah, see, look at that. Holy shit. Look, there's even a .com. Doesn't matter. .net, .org, they're all good. That's the first 20 cities. Check it out. Bam. Boom. There's all kinds of other niche type of, criminal. What what another one is? It would be more of a short term, but there's attorneys that pay. I haven't gotten into this niche, but there's attorneys that pay huge ass money for these kind of leads, and that is if there's you do research on what are some of the biggest lawsuits out there, like against. There was one out there a while ago for a hip replacement. There was some kind of hip replacement. It was a certain name for it, and the court said, you know what, the hip replacement screwed up. Anyone who gets this hip replacement and comes forth with it, you're going to get $3 million. Period. You have to hand, and it wasn't like they had to fight for it. They just had to prove, hey, I got the hip replacement. I got the wrong default one. I'm in pain and I need that. And there's all kinds of stuff out there like that. And those exact mesh domains are freaking available, and you can just crank home with those. Okay, let's move on. Okay. When will we determine the price to charge for a dentist or whatever you're in on here? What we're looking for on the prices, you have to. There is no straight equation for this. This is why I recommend you start out in maybe 2 or 3 cities. You go, okay, I've done the research here. I've got the domain, so I know I'm going to rank quickly on here. You need to step back for a minute and say, okay, how much does this professional make gross per client? Okay, so if they're making, I'm going to keep the math real simple for me. Okay, so let's say that they make $1,000 per customer. Okay, so this is more high end. This could be a doctor or attorney or something like that. They make $1,000, right? So, and you ask them. You say, look, if I were to deliver to you 10 qualified calls, these are people who are looking exactly for your service, root canal, wrongful death attorney, whatever. How many of those actually turn in, on average, how many of those 10 qualified people that are looking for your service actually turn into clients for you? And whatever the number is, there's different businesses are going to be closed better than others, but there's going to be some kind of medium average out there. So let's just say, for the sake of it, that it was 50%. So that means if you deliver them 10 calls, they're going to be able to close 5 clients. So they're going to be able to get $5,000, and that's gross revenue. It's not net. So they're brick and mortar, not like us. So they have employees and all kinds of other hellish costs and stuff. And so you have to ask yourself, how much could I charge per call on that the market would bear for this? And you have to play around with it, and those are the numbers that you have to work with. There is no simple formula with that. And so if for example you were to charge even $25 per call, and they got 10 of those calls that were billable,